Hey everyone, in today's video tutorial I'm going to have a look over a new sensor that is HDC 1000. To gain more knowledge about this sensor, let's go to controleverything.com and search for this sensor. So we have HDC 1000 as a humidity and temperature sensor, and these are some of its features. As we proceed in this video, I will be taking a tour with this sensor regarding its features, applications, working, interfacing, hardware connections, and a lot more. So let's proceed. For today's video tutorial, I'm gonna interface this sensor with an Arduino Nano. So for the code, go to resource tab and here is our Arduino code sample. Click on this code sample and you can download it from here. You can also have this code from our GitHub repository, that is Control Everything community. Now let's move ahead and let's go to the hardware connections which we require for this tutorial. Now let's have a look over the hardware and the connections we require. First of all, our requirement is of an Arduino Nano, which you are able to see on my screen. Now this is an I2C shield. It's available on our website controleverything.com, and the reason behind the use of this I2C shield is to make connections with other I2C devices rather very easy. So gently place the Arduino Nano over the I2C shield like this. Now we require our sensor, that is HDC 1000, and this is a connecting cable. Make the connection of the cable and the sensor like this, and while making this connection, please make sure that the brown wire of the cable should be connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and same fact goes for the shield, and make this connection. Now to power up our Arduino Nano, we require a mini USB cable just like this, and gently insert it over here. Now these are the connections which we require. Now let's have a look over the code which we require for the interfacing. For the interfacing among the sensor and an Arduino Nano, we require our Arduino code. So for that, go to github.com website and here search for Control Everything community, which you are able to see on my screen. Now let's proceed further and here search for our sensor, that is HDC 1000, and this is our sensor and this is our required Arduino code. Now let's have a look over the instructions first for the Arduino, and that is we have to download and install Arduino software IDE on our local machine. This is the link for the Arduino, and the steps to install Arduino are provided here. Please have a go through look over this, and after installing, get back to the code. And here is our Arduino code sample, which is .ino extension file. The first thing you notice in our code is that we have included wire.h library, and we have defined the address of our sensor, that is 0x40. In the void setup function, we have initialized serial communication with baud rate equal to 9600. In the coming writing section part, we have our selected configuration register with address 0x02, and here we have selected temperature, humidity enabled, resolution equal to 14 bits and heater on, and the command for that is 0x30, and we have written here. Next, coming to the part, we have void loop function where we have selected temperature measurement command for 0x00, and we have requested 2 bytes of data for that, and here you can see. Next, the conversion part for the temperature is here, and we have used some of the formulas which are given and provided in the data sheet for this sensor. In the second part, for the reading section, we have read humidity measurement, and the command for that is 0x0, and we have requested and read 2 bytes of data for the humidity. Next, the conversion part for humidity is here, and we can see there is a change in formulas which you can easily clarify in the data sheet. Now get to the bottom of our code. You can see that we have our output data printed on the serial monitor, which is in the form of relative humidity in %RH, temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. So this is how the code is. Now let's see how the code works. For the working part, we require our Arduino code. So first of all, copy this Arduino code and open the terminal for the Arduino. and here paste the entire code and save it, and the name for the reference. Now verify and compile this Arduino code. It's done, and now upload the Arduino code. As you can see, uploading is in process and it's done successfully. Now open the serial monitor for the output and you can see relative humidity along with temperature. Now whenever I press my finger over the sensor, as you can see and notice change in relative humidity along with the temperature. Now when I again press my finger, there's again change in relative humidity in percentage RH along with temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. So this is how our Arduino code works with our sensor. Now let's move ahead and see what's the next part. We have just seen the working of humidity and temperature sensor HDC1000. The HDC1000 is a digital humidity sensor with an integrated temperature sensor that provides excellent measurement accuracy at very low power. The device measures humidity based on a novel capacitive sensor. The humidity and temperature sensors are factory calibrated. So they are being used in wide applications like HVAC, smart thermostats and room monitors, printers, handheld meters, medical devices, cargo shipping, and a lot. This sensor can be purchased from our website controleverything.com, and the Arduino code is available on the same site. The Arduino code can also be available on our GitHub repository, that is Control Everything Community. If you have any queries, you can reach us on controleverything.com, and be sure to post your comments on our community page. For articles, blogs, and a lot more, you can reach us on instructables.com. To subscribe more video tutorials like this, you can contact us on YouTube channel. So in the end, you have a good day, and a lot thanks for watching.